So guys, a few things on this video. I've managed to dig that rootstock out, updated them little plants in greenhouse, that winter planting. A lot of them have come up now. We had a bit of sun today, look, t-shirt weather, almost. And Kelly, I'm just gonna show you my pipe work. Sorry, I couldn't resist that. About that water pipe you've got outside, if that interests you, there's a little clip on how mine works so I can drain it back. I'll just use this torch. I bought this torch a few weeks ago, and it's quite good. It's got one huge design flow. It's like works as a torch on front, and obviously it's LEDs and a little bar of lights with a magnet on back. It was cheap, but now I know why. Because the Muppet that designed it put the lanyard on the battery box. Look, there's your lanyard. That's a good idea, isn't it? So you put the lanyard on your belt and you drop your torch out your pocket, and at least you've got a battery cover. Mind you, I've got lots of things like remotes with no battery covers. Children, eh? But anyway, I got on with it. It's nice to be nice. Oh, by the way, I still haven't planted any of them seeds from the kiwi yet, due to the fact that I'm waiting. I'm going to get lights set up. I don't really want to put them up too early. Although, like, they might start actually in dark. I know they take about 20 days to germinate, so I'll probably get them in sometime soon. Nice to be nice. So guys, I thought I'd give a quick look at this now in here. We've just had a little bit of sun. 20 degrees. So that's good. Because it has been rainy and dull. The sun's only just poking through. I don't know if you can see that, but it's sort of half overcast. But I thought I'd show you these now again. What's happening with the winter grow. And that's interesting that there's like some sort of mould growing where peas are planted. So I don't think they've rotted. They haven't rotted, but it's rooted that. So might have been something that were on peas, but there you go, look. Radishes. And I expected them to come. They're the French breakfast and the little round radishes. What do they call them? Baby bells or something? I don't know. I'm getting some showing here as well. I'll have to check what they are. I checked my pictures from last time. So there is life there. And the lettuce and stuff is coming up too. That's lettuce and ruby streak mustard. The ones with square leaves is ruby streak. That one, centre shot. And the rest just basic salad, mixed salad. I must have got an odd plant in there. Dropped to the odd seed there and there, but so yeah, we're getting some life, which is good. Although next week we might get some snow. And that's them three. There might be some more come up about plum tree itself. I damaged the root on this one a bit. I don't want it side of the house, but it's gone really deep, as you can see. So I'm going to snip that off there and hope it recovers, because they are dormant, so with luck it will do. And these two smaller ones were outside a plum tree, and I don't know whether that's grown more, because we only had plums in it 1 year, a lot of little plums, so in theory they should be the same age really, but whether that came up first or whether it's done better because it was outside of the house where it's warmer and it gets a bit more light as well there. But I'm going to stick these in a pot and grow them on. If that one recovers enough, I might get a graft on that next year. But these two I think I'll just have to grow on for another year or so, and we'll see what we get, and hopefully I'll be able to graft onto them. I'll grow them in some pots. So that's them. I'll leave mine in here over winter. I can always pick them up and move them when I need to do out in here. I've just found a potato in one of them buckets, because I've had potatoes and beans growing these, so hopefully will be alright. I'm tempted to plant that in a pot outside, allotmental, and do the challenge. So the biggest problem I've got here, pots outside tend to freeze, and if that freezes it will turn to mush. In the ground it won't happen as much because you've got the residual heat of the ground where they don't freeze that deep, but with a pot it's a smaller amount, so it's likely to freeze. But I'll stick it in a pot anyway, somewhere where I've got some soil in, and I'll leave it behind the house, and you never know. I should have thought it would grow anyway if it don't freeze, you know what I mean. I've also got this potato which I planted a while ago, and I knocked the sprouts off it. Whether it'll shoot up again, but I'll plant it again, and if either of these come I'll put them up into bigger pots in spring, because obviously it's almost as big as that pot, but I will put them up into that. What I'll do though, I'll put them back at house, and I'm hoping they're less likely to freeze there just due to concrete pad and whatever, you know. And while I'm cleaning this bucket out, just go through for any of these little fellows. This is bird food. A little bit of bug football always is a bit of fun for the birds. Found 4 of these little chappies. Are you ready for some quail football? And here we go. Football at its best. And that's where I've put them. I've put them on top of that even, rather than on the floor. That's got to go. It's rotted the basket. And there's also, that's my fuel tank room. So hopefully a little bit of warm air will come out of that and stop all this from freezing and protect them. Kelly, I'll show you inside of that. Oh, look, pineapple. That ought to go somewhere, didn't it? If it isn't already dead. But I'll show you the other end of that, Kelly. I know you've got that pipe outside. I'll show you the system on that. Obviously this is a steel pipe, but it's relevant to what you were doing. That's where they'll stay, allotmental. Oh, Tainty, what's the matter? So guys, this is the oil tank room. There's no light in here, unfortunately. Spare materials, my other table saw, which is a good saw, but it's not accurate at all in any way, not even close. Now then, Kelly, what I was saying about your pipe. This is my outside pipe, and I have to close it off every winter when it gets, you know, below sort of -5 on a long-term basis, a few days, and I usually just turn it off for winter. But basically that switches it on, but this tap here allows me to drain this pipe outside, and therefore there's no danger of freezing tap. And what I have to do is undo the tap up there, undo that tap, and then water drains out, and that's a stop. That's to make that pipe again live. So I suggest you do that with a pipe you've got out in garden or something similar, just so you can drain it. It might save you putting a new pipe out at a later date. Just remember to switch it off in winter and drain it, you know.
So guys, if you'd make it this far, I'd like to thank you. And I've done that allotmental challenge as well in this. To show you, I didn't mention it at the beginning. But thumbs up, thumbs down. Do love your comments. If you do put thumbs down, please have the testicular fortitude to tell us why. And then I might not make the same mistake and upset you again. Has to be nice.